Houston, Texas, the site for the Trailblazers. Looking to lock things down in the defensive end tonight, Toumani Camara, a young standout who knows his role, and he needs to play well as they game plan for the task ahead at Toyota Center. Blazers, Rockets. Coming up next, right after this. We welcome you to Noche and Beyond here on 2K Sports. From the attire to the food, the player's jersey. Tonight, a celebration of the Latin culture. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. And let's check out the injury report. 5 players unavailable tonight.
5 players unavailable tonight. A lot of minutes and shots to go around.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. On the block, you'll see Camara and Klingon. Holiday out there with Avdia. And it's Grant in at the 3 slot. And for the Rockets, they'll see Durant and Smith playing up at forward. Tari Easton is out there with Thompson. And it's Şengün in at the center. What a matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got 2 of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one, guys.
Here's Easton. Durant down low. He's covered by Grant. Banked in off the glass.
And we're so used to seeing KD light it up from outside. Found great positioning and then delivers.
Pass to Grant from deep. It's rebounded by Şengün.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
And that one's good. Durant.
Taking the hit there, Durant, so hard to stop.
Holiday against Thompson. And Holiday kicks to Grant. Here's Klingon. And it's Klingon with the jam.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Thompson looking for an opening. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Thompson. 6 points for KD.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Now, here's Grant. Inside. 5 on the clock. Lets it go with a 3. The Rockets pull it in.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Now, here's Thompson. And Durant, here we go. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Here's Grant. Klingon the screen for Grant. Driving in. And it's Klingon with the jam.
Oh, great job of keeping the play alive. Klingon using that reach to secure that one and get the second chance look.
And Thompson kicks to KD. Some solid defense from Grant.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, a major story for the Trailblazers. I'm told the team sale is taking place. Commissioner Adam Silver says the league prefers they stay put in Portland, but a new arena will likely be needed. The Moda Center, one of the league's oldest arenas that have not yet undergone major renovations, and the Blazers have played there since 1995.
Yeah, but we sure love those die-hard fans, don't we? All right, Shams, we thank you for the report. On the free throw, no good. Tim, walk me down the Donovan Klingon pick at number 7 in the 2024 draft. What do you think the thinking was there?
Well, Kevin, I just think people viewed him as a winner, a 2-time collegiate champion, and then most importantly, that rare young wants to play center and anchor the paint.
Here's Grant following the basket by Jabari Smith. Down low to the inside. Up and in on the layup. 8 points for Donovan Clingan.
I tell you, not only does Clingan set sturdy screens, he knows how to make himself available for the pass.
Grant against KD. Shoots over Grant. And that one hits back iron. Portland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And Holiday has it in the corner. No good. That would have tied it. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Rockets. Pass to Durant. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
And it's Clingan with the jam.
You can't teach size, right? Clingan is already one of the bigger guys in this league, and you can see him adding another 10 or 15 pounds of muscle.
Clingan with the block. And now running up the court, Avdia pushing it up. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
Well, they did a great job putting a body on him, and they didn't allow him to convert.
Holiday against Thompson. Avdia with a screen for Holiday. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Rockets have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Thompson passes to Easton. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Clingan with it. He's got 10. Avdia dishes to Holiday. Shoots the 3. Nailed from three-point land.
A solid outside game. Holiday has good lift on his J. And at 6'4", he can get his shot off against just about anybody.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, the Portland Trailblazers in year 3 of a rebuild, wins are hard to come by in the loaded West. But acquiring young, talented players like Denny Avdia is a nice start. He said, quote, "The team is young, we're real athletic, we all compete, everybody wants to work and wants to improve." Back over to you guys.
Young and hungry. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. In the corner, it's Eason. Back to KD. Over Grant. KD with the bucket. KD's got 12 points in the game.
Anywhere Durant can find a shot, he can make a shot. That certainly includes the mid-range.
Pass to Clingan. KD against Grant. Rocket 6. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
He seems like he's moving okay, but clearly something isn't right.
KD finds Thompson. Easton passes to Şengün. Holiday against Thompson. Outside, Avdia. Here's Klingon. He's got 10. Pass to Holiday. Now, here's Avdia. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Katie with it. Now defended by Grant. It's good. And it's a 4-point Rocket lead.
And the handles from Durant are downright filthy. Using them to cut up the defense there with ease.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Houston with a big good substitution here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. Green comes in for Smith. Okogie's checked in for Kevin Durant. And Shepard subbed in for Tari Eason. Here's Klingon. Murray kicks to Holiday. Pass to Sissoko. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And the Rockets with possession here. Now Thompson. And it's Portland with the rebound. Klingon's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Avdia. And finished off by Avdia.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right here. Shepard the pass to Thompson. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. Dorian Finney-Smith checked in for Houston.
Number 2, Dorian Finney-Smith.
And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. In the corner, Murray with it. Outside, Avdia. Klingon the screen for Avdia. Trying to find Murray, and he gets it to him. Portland needs to get off a shot. Holiday with the 3. Second shot. And Klingon finishes it off. Klingon's got 12.
And when someone as big as Donovan Klingon gets going, he's so hard to stop. Keep feeding the big fella.
Green kicks to Finney-Smith. Capella the pass to Finney-Smith. Pass to Capella. Stolen away. And even 3-on-3 break. And Holiday has it in the corner. Sinks the triple. He's got 6. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
And how about all of these offensive rebounds they've been getting to? Just remarkable energy and persistence. It's just flat out outworking your opponent.
Here's Avdia. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray.
Yeah, he was surprised by that. I don't think he knew the pass was for him.
The Rockets making a switch here. Şengün's checked in. Rockets trail by 5. To the paint. Here's Green. And it's Green with the jam.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
Love outside. Pass to Murray. Now Klingon. 12 points for him. Shot clock at 3. Here's Henderson. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Green inside. Murray on him. Fades back. Green, no luck.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Murray outside. Trailblazers moving the ball around. There's the pick. Klingon finds Henderson. Murray outside. Let's go. Sissoko, no good. Green passes to Shepard. Okogie for three. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Portland out in front, ending the first quarter on a 14-6 run. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And as we return, it's Noche Latina, celebrating the NBA's connection to the Latin American community. And taking a look at the Trailblazers' performance, what do you think they're doing or not doing?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Well, it is tough to lose when you get that many more chances to score.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. We've got Scoot Henderson, Murray out there with Williams, and it's Love in at the point.
Let the big fella eat. Sengun just doing his thing down low.
Here's Henderson. The Rockets making the shot. Pass to Love. Over Shepard. And it's Love missing. Rockets trail by 3. Shepard with the ball. Still without a basket. Sengun with the screen on Love. From 11 feet away, the Trailblazers pull it in. Here's Sissoko. And it's Love, top of the key. Fires from the wing. He squares up and sinks it. And the Trailblazers lead by 5.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
The tray, and the 3-ball is good. Shepard's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Lethal from deep. Shepard will hurt you from there.
Love kicks to Henderson. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Sissoko. And here's Love for 3. Sengun with the rebound. For Houston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Shepard, that's good. Shepard's got it all tied up now for the Rockets.
From what I've seen, Shepard would rather shoot from distance, but he trusted himself inside that time.
Pass to Sissoko, and it's the Rockets on the break. Ahead. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Love dishes to Henderson. Will it go? Portland, no good that time either. For Houston, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Green passes to Shepard. Shot clock at 6. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
Showing how tough he is. Shepard doesn't get rattled by the physicality.
Love the pass to Williams. Henderson outside. On the wing, Murray. To the middle. Here's Love. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Love's got 4 points now in the quarter. Houston in the lead. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Houston making some changes. Durant's checked in for Green. And Amen Thompson subbed in for Josh Okogie. And it's the Rockets with the ball. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Back to Finney-Smith. KD looking around. 6 on the shot clock. In close, Durant gets the bucket.
There is no limit to what KD can do scoring the basketball.
And now that we are witnessing the tail end of Kevin Durant's illustrious career, Tim, talk about his legacy.
Well, Kevin, without question, this is one of the all-time greats. Arguably the most effortless scorer the game has ever seen. Quite simply, he is one of one.
I like the touch from Shepherd, finishing around the rim.
And here are the Trailblazers now. 6-point game. Outside, Avdia. Pass to Love. Launches a 3. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Durant kicks to Thompson. Shepherd the pass to KD. For Murray. He clangs that one off the back iron and down it falls. KD's got the lead up to 8 now for Houston. Love outside. Kamara finds Love. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. And here are the Rockets. They're on a 17-4 run. Thompson passes to Şengün. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 5 assists in the game.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Reed Shepherd. That's his first foul. Smith checked in for Houston. Tari Eason comes in for Shepherd. And a switch here also for Portland. Klingen's checked in. Grant against Smith. Now, here's Grant. He's guarded closely. And it's the Rockets on the break. And the dunk by Smith.
And how about the force on that finish by Smith?
Trailblazers trail by 12. And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Trailblazers making a change here. Holiday's checked in.
In for Oakland, number 5, Drew Holiday.
On defense, the Rockets. the 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Klingon, the screen for Holiday. He's looking for Klingon and finds him. And it's Klingon with the jam.
And that's why you want Holiday in the pick and roll. He makes great decisions with the basketball.
Durant kicks to Şengün. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. From outside, off the mark. Trailblazers trail by 10 to the wing on the left. Amarant, good, and Grant gets the assist.
3 points.
Grant's got 3 assists in the game. Here's KD. 18 points for him. Smith with a screen on Grant. Unloads. KD can't get it to go.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, defensive guard Drew Holiday talked about guarding some of the younger players coming into the league, and he said the game has changed significantly. They morphed with it. They're quick, athletic, and they all play the game a lot differently than when I came into the league. Guys, back to you.
It is a new day. Allie, we thank you very much. Holiday surveying the floor. Klingon the screen for Holiday. Klingon with it. He's against Smith. Tim is one of the most accurate three-point shooters this league has ever seen. Give us your top shooters in the game today.
Yeah, it's funny because you always say, well, obviously Steph, so it's almost like any conversation puts him in a different category. I obviously agree with that. I look at a guy like Damian Lillard with that unlimited range and his ability to pull up from anywhere. Even a guy like Trae Young, I would put into that category because of the range, Kevin. It just extends defenses so far.
What a list. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Alperen Şengün. Eason against Avdia. KD passes to Eason. Now Smith. Pass to Durant. 5 to shoot. That shot no good. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for Portland. Now Kamara. Covered by Smith. Back to Kamara. Avdia against Eason. And slam dunk by Kamara.
Well, for what he lacks in height, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Thompson dishes to Capella. It's picked off. Grant the pass to Holiday. Back to Grant. Pass to Kamara. 4 on the shot clock. The shot by Holiday, no good. Houston leading by 6. KD passes to Smith. We've got 1:48 left in the first half of basketball. And here is Capella. Hasn't made one yet. Thompson. Another shot. And the dunk by Capella.
And that's Capella getting rewarded for his effort on the glass. Love when that kind of hustle pays off.
Here's Klingon. Back to Avdia. Grant outside. That one in. Houston's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Now here is Holiday. 6 points for him. No good from Grant. Rockets leading by 8. To the paint. Here's Thompson. Avdia with the rebound. 34 seconds left now here in the second. Pass to Kamare. Klingon with it. Working on Thompson. A nice shot by Klingon. Klingon's got 8 here in the quarter.
Oh, good luck against Klingon in close. That's where he makes his money.
Pulls up on the elbow. Durant, no good. Grant outside. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Houston with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
I'm here with Coach Ime Udoka. And, Coach, what are some of the positives that you can take away from that first half?
Our physicality has been good to start. Obviously, a point of emphasis is keeping them under control in transition. We like how we're guarding defensively. Obviously, it is big against this team.
Great start. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Allie, for that. And, folks, we'll be back with you after this short halftime break. So don't go away. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Nothing in this league more difficult to defend than a well-timed weak side cut.
Trailblazers trail by 6. Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. Thompson is out there with Tari Eason. And it's Durant again at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Now here is Holiday. Over Thompson. The shot by Holiday, no good.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Tim, how do you look at Avdia's game?
Well, I just think he's a guy as a small forward with great size and great versatility. He does a little bit of everything on the court to help you win.
Count it, and the foul. That one on Thompson.
Muscling through contact. Holiday has the strength and body control to do it.
Portland may have shot just one free throw, missing that one early.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And legs from going undrafted to becoming a three-point contest champion, you had to fight for your place in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, that's an understatement. Yes, undrafted in '88. I played in just about every league imaginable, including a year in France. Had a bunch of 10-day contracts early on, but I didn't get my first full-time NBA contract until 1993 with the Dallas Mavericks.
Well, your perseverance and tenacity definitely paid off.
Certainly didn't take no for an answer, I can tell you that.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Pass to Thompson. Eason, a screen on Holiday. Here's Thompson, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
First team foul. At the line for Houston, Thompson. One shot.
That free throw good from Thompson. And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. KD against Grant. The shot by Holiday, no good. Rockets leading by 6. Thompson, left side. Out to Smith. Takes a 3. And that's collected by Drew Holiday. The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Here's Avdia. Off target from three-point range. Houston's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Smith against Holiday. Here's Thompson. Eason gets a wide open look. The Rockets with another miss. Trailblazers trail by 6. Outside Holiday. Grant for 3. It's rebounded by Houston.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
They get it back. Outside for Durant. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. Durant's got 24.
And for Durant, it's just that simple. Get the ball and shoot.
Avdia dishes to Grant. Pass to Kamare. Clock at 6. Flinging the screen for Avdia. Fires from way outside. The kick out to Holiday. Grant for 3. Eason grabs the board. Eason's got 4 rebounds now tonight. The drive by Thompson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And it's an 11-point Houston lead.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
Holiday, a screen on Durant, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
And here are the Rockets now. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Thompson outside. Back to Durant. Durant drawing the double team. Fires the 3. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, you have to love the execution, and you have to love the relentlessness.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Avdia kicks to Holiday. Avdia with a screen for Holiday. On target from 13 feet. Holiday's got 11.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by Houston.
Pass to KD. Şengün with a screen on Grant. Clinging with the steal. beyond the arc. No good from Grant.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Donovan Clingan.
Highly skilled and intuitive. You know, Şengün is a handful. This is where some people compare him to a Jokic.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Houston.
And look at how aggressive they were defensively, forcing mistakes and turning those mistakes into points.
Well, one thing that has stood out to me, and it's been a major difference maker, is they're playing with great pace, getting out on the break every chance they get.
And he knocks down the first one. And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travels that didn't happen.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
Competitive, selfless, and a high basketball IQ. Şengün with the traits every coach loves.
Rockets leading by 13. Thompson against Holiday. Back to Avdia, and it's blocked. Now Easton. 6 points for him, and that one drops for him.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
Now here is Holiday. 11 points in the game. Pass to Clingan. 4 on the clock. Portland moving the ball around. Second shot opportunity. Rebound by Smith. Here's Houston now. They're on a 14-2 run here. Şengün.
Even without the explosive athleticism, Şengün still able to play above the rim.
Rockets with the rebound. Şengün's got rebound number 13 with that last one. And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by Smith. Thompson's got 7 now in this quarter.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, whatever they talked about at halftime, it's working now.
Now, here's Avdia. Back to Holiday. Clingan the screen for Holiday. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Shepard's checked in for the Rockets. Love's checked in for the Trailblazers. Rockets leading by 19 points. Thompson outside. Pass to Şengün. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Donovan Clingan.
You watch Şengün, he has all the moves on the interior.
For Houston, they have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game. And that one misses. And the second free throw, good. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Portland. Love outside. Back to Holiday. That's in there. Love with the assist. Holiday's got 7 points for the quarter. And here are the Rockets. They're on a 19-4 run right now. Smith with a screen on Holiday. Shepard with the ball. 9 points in the game so far. Outside, KD puts up a deep 3. Rebound by Drew Holiday.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that's not a horrible shot for him to take, but you could still probably find a higher percentage shot.
Now here is Holiday. He's got 13. Kamare misses.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Nice shot by Smith.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Trailblazers trail by 21. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to Shepard. Smith sets the pick for Shepard. Here's Katie. Teardrop shot. It's good. KD's got 26 points.
No one is stopping that shot. Durant with the teardrop. There's just no way to defend that.
Love outside. Back to Holiday. It's stolen by Shepard. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Smith. Smith's got 3 assists now in this one. The Trailblazers shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. Outside Holiday. And that time, also a missed shot. Houston's gone 6 of 14 with the 3-ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. The shot's good.
And this is why you let Smith work inside. He's adept at knowing how to finish in traffic.
Now here is Holiday. 13 points in the game. Grant in the post. Covered by Smith. And the dunk by Grant.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Timeout called, the Rockets. Houston with a big group substitution here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. Green comes in for Smith. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Kevin Durant. And Okogie subbed in for Thompson. Here's Okogie. Green, the pass to Finney-Smith. And here is Capella. 6 to shoot. Here's Shepard. Not going to go that time. Holiday with the defensive effort. Love, high post. Capella's there. On the wing, Holiday. For 3, Love. The Rockets pull it in. Now, Finney-Smith. He has yet to score. Pass to Capella. Here's Shepard. He's guarded by Love. Shepard, the pass to Finney-Smith. Okogie for 3. Hits it from three-point range. Okogie's got 5.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Here's Sissoko. Love outside. Sissoko passes to Love. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Avdia's checked in for Drew Holiday. Finney-Smith passes to Shepard. There's a good screen. And there's the whistle. That goes on Denny Avdia. That is his first foul of the game.
4th team foul.
Here's Okogie. defended by Avdia. Shot clock at 6. A 3-ball. Okogie misses. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. Here's Sissoko. Murray outside. Outside, Avdia. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The Rockets on top, just dominating this one. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Toyota Center. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
And it's such an advantage to have a big man who can facilitate at a high level like that.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And on the floor for Portland here in the 4th, we've got Murray, and it's Avdia in at the 2 spot. Now, here's Şengün. Houston needs to get a shot off. Shepard. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist.
The shooting ability is incredible. Shepard's got a shot from all over the floor.
Outside, Avdia. Here's Love. And he converts the layup.
Well, that's what you're trying to do offensively. Get a shot close to the rim.
Here's Shepard. He's guarded by Love. Shepard with the ball. Over Love. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Avdia's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Sissoko. Finney-Smith defending. Outside, Avdia. Fires for 3. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. Green up on top. He's covered by Murray. Green, the pass to Finney-Smith. Now, here's Şengün. Over Yang. Şengün, no good. Trailblazer shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Love inside. Murray, the pass to Yang. A 3-pointer, no good. Rockets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Pass to Şengün. Puts up a deep 3. Avdia with the rebound. Avdia's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Wide open look here for Murray. No good from outside. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Pass to Şengün. Now Shepard. He's guarded by Love. Okogie for 3. Portland grabs the miss.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Love dishes to Avdia. Plays it up off the glass.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Now a timeout called by Houston. The Rockets making a switch here. Capella's checked in. On defense, Portland. They've played a great 4th quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Here's Shepard. Knocks down the 3 ball. Shepard's got 6 points in the quarter.
We knew how skilled Shepard was coming in to the league, but this is a whole different level.
Klingon finds Henderson. Now, here's Avdia. 6 to shoot. High post shot. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. Rockets have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Capella with a screen on Henderson. Stolen by Henderson. Here's Sissoko. Finney-Smith defending. Outside, Avdia driving to the basket. And he makes that one.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
Here's Okogie, defended by Avdia. Pass to Shepard. Shoots over Henderson, and it's Shepard missing. Portland's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Here's Henderson. Over Shepard. Henderson, no good. Houston's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Took him no time at all on that one. 17 points for Reed Shepard. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Capella, the pass to Shepard. Just 5 on the clock. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Well, when a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
The Rockets making a switch here. Holiday's checked in. Now here is Holiday. Grant outside. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got his 5th assist in this one. Outside Holiday. Pass to Capella. Out to the right wing. Here's Shepard, guarded by Holiday. And the dunk by Capella.
And how about his athleticism for a big man? Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
Avdia kicks to Holiday. Back to Avdia. To the left side wing. Outside Holiday. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Houston. Pass to Shepard. Back to Green. Lets it go from deep. Avdia with the rebound. Trailblazers have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Grant kicks to Avdia. Grant outside. Now Kamara. Here's Klingon. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Klingon's got 4 this quarter.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
Nothing will drive your coach crazier than what you just saw. Lack of focus, lack of effort.
And here's Holiday. Grant outside. Pass to Kamara. Holiday with the 3. Drills it from outside. Holiday's got 10 points in just the second half.
And I love Holiday's shot selection. Fantastic at realizing when he should shoot off the catch.
They set the screen. Green passes to Holiday. This one for 3. And Klingon pulls it down. Avdia on the wing. guarded by Holiday. Grant outside. Pocket 6. And Holiday has it in the corner. It's up a 3. Here's Klingon. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Klingon's got 26 points.
And Klingon uses his size well and just bullies his way through the defense.
Capella, the pass to Shepard. Charity stripe shot. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Holiday left side. He gets it in there.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
Green with a screen for Shepard. And finished off by Shepard.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Capella. Here's Shepard, guarded by Holiday. From 11 feet away, the kick out to Holiday. Pass to Okogie. Now here's Capella, guarded by Holiday. And the dunk by Capella.
Yeah, and in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Here's Klingon. Back to Holiday. Klingon, the screen for Holiday. And a miss there on the triple.
Great job on the closeout and taking away space against a good shooter.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Rockets.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Kevin Durant.
Well, he had a lot of success making plays for his team and breaking down the defense.
And so it's Houston with it after the Trailblazers pick up 2. Pass to Capella. Here's Shepard, guarded by Holiday. Just 5 to shoot. The kick out to Holiday. No good on the triple. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Down low, it's stolen by Green. Pass to Shepard. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Holiday surveying the floor. Inside, and the dunk by Capella.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. So we see Houston taking the W here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
So let's go courtside where Allie LaForce is standing by with our player of the game, Allie.
KD, you were able to clamp down defensively as the game wore on. What was the key there?
Well, we stayed patient. We contested the shots. They hit some tough ones early on. And I think in the pick and roll, we made a solid adjustment. And we turned that around. Coach made a great adjustment, and we was able to get rebounds and go.
The patience was so important. It paid off. Thanks, KD.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game,